It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, these guys are ready to go.
Ed, people at home can't see me right now, but I'm stretching my arms, I'm stretching my legs. This is going to be one fast-paced game. Let's get to it.
This booth is all stretched out. The players gearing up. Let's get ready for the opening tip. Russell. Curry to Green. Curry. Second effort. Oh, Draymond with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
LA Clippers with the basketball. George. Tough shot. He hits. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Off the mark on his free throw. Beverly into the front court. Down a point. George. Green always looking for the steal. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. It's Steph Curry with the rock. To Green. Curry. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Tough-looking shot there, still gets it to go down.
For a smaller player. You have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Curry with the basketball. Down 4. And the basket good at the rim. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
To the basket goes Curry, but his shot stays out. Strong finisher, Paul George.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Russell to Curry. Here comes the screen. Curry, well, their first 3, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Save 10% on all merchandise when you purchase 3 or more items at one of our arena stores. This offer is only
opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Curry to Thompson. Even to Zubac. Sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Williams. Leonard to Paul George. Down to 5 on the 24 to George. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. It remains Warrior basketball. Time for some new personnel into the game.
The Los Angeles Clippers. Number 5.
Thompson.
One minute remaining in the first quarter.
Steph Curry. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
George takes aim at Steph Curry. Willie Cauley-Stein swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Curry, double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
And finishes strong. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kawhi Leonard looking good. 4 for 5.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Curry shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
That'll do it for the first quarter. The Clippers are out in front. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
It's Steph at the controls. Surveys the floor. Nice finish at the rim. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Paul George, he's now 4 for 6.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Curry to Green. Here's a chance from long range, and Draymond Green all in one motion. Give it to him for three.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Kevon Looney sends it away. Out of bounds. Last touch by Alec Burks. New blood coming in for both sides. Leonard had made his first couple, but he misses there. Curry into the front court. They trail by one. Patrick Beverly with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Curry to Russell. Stephen Curry with a look. Deep two there, won't go. To Paul George. Paul George. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Kawhi Leonard sizing up Draymond Green. From the painted area, won't go down. To Thompson. Curry. He engulfed him that time. Leonard. And he knocks it down.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Steph Curry against Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Shot from the lane won't go. Here's Curry with it up top. Now down 6. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Nice pass to set things up. Slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Time to shuffle things up.
Subbing in for LA.
Steph lets loose. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Nice pass to set things up. And the finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curry to bring it up. Under a minute to go before halftime. Can't connect.
Defensive foul to number 23. That's his.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kawhi Leonard, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. First try at the line, no good. Good bounce back, hits the second.